but it's the kind of mask that I like. It's one of the masks you don't have to wash off. Just let it soak in. I like that it's glass, so I know it can really be recycled for real. I used it all the way up, but I won't be repurchasing. I will not be repurchasing.
This is Jen, ASMR. Subscribe before you fall asleep.
Hi there, my lovely sleepy squirrels. I hope that you are all well. In this video, I am going to be unboxing this little package and doing a little empties. My setup is a little different today because we have the Blue Yeti mic right here. I did my August live last night, and I figured I would just leave the setup like this and try it out. I have like a latency with the Blue Yeti that I cannot get rid of. Like, I can hear myself talking just after I say it, and it's like, it's difficult to concentrate. But I would like to try. So I might actually just remove the earphones every now and again if I need to. Okay, so before we get into this package and have a look at all the empties that I have beside me, I'm just going to spend a few minutes making some sleepy cardboard sounds with this little box. I have no gel nails or press-ons today. Well, this week. Just giving them a little break. We're the summer holidays for the kids. We're doing a lot of stuff, a lot of renovations, playing a lot of guitar. So, taking a little break from the nails. So there will be a lot of fingertips on cardboard, tapping with the fingertips, that kind of thing. So, if you just want to see my empties and see what's inside here, feel free to skip ahead. Timestamps are down below. Otherwise, enjoy the sleepy sounds. So now that we are hopefully nice and relaxed, I'm just gonna pop this up here for after. Start with the empties. Empties. Okay, I have a whole bunch of moisturizers that I finished. I kind of finish them all at the same time. I don't really use like one just until it's finished and then move on. I like to skip around depending on how I feel. How I feel that day. Or if it's a hot day, or my skin's feeling dry or greasy. Depends. This one is one of my favorites. It's La Rosée. La Rosée. La Rosée. I like a lot of stuff from La Rosée. And this is the Gel Crème Hydratante. So moisturizing gel cream, organic cucumber, combination skin, day and night. I do have like a tiny touch left. You can see it here. I can probably still get another 2 to 3 uses out of that. But I figured before I got into it, I might as well put it into it. And empties. It's such a nice matte. It's like packaging that feels like it's not plastic. It feels like it's maybe like one of those that's been made out of corn or something. Do you know what I mean? Hydrates, purifies, and mattifies. Do you think that's why they put it in matte packaging? Because it's mattifying. A lot of the rosé stuff, is in matte packaging. It's probably just their thing. There's that thing. Tube contenant au minimum 68% de plastique d'origine végétale issu de canne à sucre. Okay, so this is at least 68% sugarcane plastic. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense to me. It feels a little different. So yeah, I like this. It smells lovely. It's very smooth. I like it. Very cool. Okay, this one is Batica. Batica I like too. Batica. All of these I got in boxes, by the way. I haven't had a beauty box in a good few months now. I'm kind of like, should I start again? Should I start again? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna really try and wait a good while till I really start to use some of the stuff that I already have. Okay, so this is the Hydra Soothing Day Cream, and I like it a lot. It is also very like smooth and very similar to this, like texture wise. And quite light, very much like a day cream for me. Hyaluronic acid, colloidal oatmeal for normal skin. Made in France for the face. I do like Batica stuff. I'm using a Batica one right now, actually. Where is it? It's over there somewhere, sorry. But it is like a very similar tube as well, but it's like a more glowy, I think it's kind of grey and some sort of glow something. It's pretty good too. Nice and light for the summer. So I like this one. I like this one. This is 60 mils and that's 40 mils. Don't they look like they should be the same? that's a lot thinner. That's why. So these ones were good. This one's dusty, which means it's the one that I finished first out of all of these. I just kept around thinking I'll do an empties video someday. So Leonia Paris Crème Visage de Blanc. So it's white tea moisturizer, antioxidant brightening hydration cream. This is another thing that's like very made in France, vegan, etc. Very dusty. It neutralizes free radicals, intensively moisturizes, brings comfort and radiance to the skin morning and night, suitable for all skin types. This one is a very like unctuous, very like it is still quite light, but feels more cream, more of a cream. It's nice. I have another one in similar packaging that smells so peachy and lovely, but this one smells really nice. Very like fresh, you know, the white tea. Let me see if there's a touch left in here so I can smell it again. There's enough to smell it. Yeah, this one's really smooth and silky. Yeah, it smells nice. It's lovely. It's kind of like fresh and light without being sugary, and not like too fruity, but like a nice fresh powdery smell. Very pretty. Makes you feel very pretty to smell nice like that, doesn't it? Okay, and this one is not fully finished. I've still got a good few uses left in here, but I will need to cut it because it's quite thick, and the tube is like more difficult to get it out of here, so I'll need to cut it soon. But it is pretty much done. It is the Patika Hydra Intensive Rehydrating Cream Mask. So it is a mask, but it's the kind of mask that I like. It's one of the masks you don't have to wash off. Just let it soak in. Hydration, flash, and durable, immediate and long-lasting hydration. Oh, that's the French. Hydratation, flash et durable. So immediate and long-lasting hydration. And again, with Patika, it smells lovely. It's very smooth. And this one is like really intense. This one's great for the winter. I might actually repurchase this one for next winter. I'll probably finish this before then and get a new one. I like it a lot. There was another one similar, like a hydration mask like this that you leave on, which was more of a like pharmacy brand. It was like SOS something. Oh, I've forgotten the name of it. I'll write it on the screen. I'll look it up. Which I really loved, and gives a very like similar effect. Whereas this one is kind of prettier, if that makes sense. It's more like fruity smelling, and I can show you a little touch. I can squeeze it. There we go. It's a very white, very thick cream. A little goes a long way, and you're supposed to leave like a thick layer and let it sink in overnight. It's very luxurious. It smells lovely. Kind of smells a bit like fruity Parma violets or something. You know, very like powdery, fruity. It's nice. It's lovely. This one I love. are the ones. I'll probably still get a few uses out of this. This still has enough to last me until the winter. Like, I won't need to use this too many times between now and then. But these are done. Donezo's. Okay. This I'm finished with. Well, it just needs to be refilled. This is where I put my makeup remover. It's just one of those like little empty squishy bottles. You know, you put your little cotton pad there and squish it up. Very practical. I'll need to give it a bit of a wash just between uses. And then I'll refill the last makeup remover I had in here. Was one of those just like really big bottles of like Garnier. Is it Garnier? Yeah, I think it's Garnier micellar water, which isn't too expensive and works really well. My skin is just perfect on it. So we have that. And I have these that need to be used. This is a micellar lotion, but it says micellar toner. So makeup remover, moisturizer, revitalizer, and glow. And then this is makeup removing micellar water from Avon. And this one is Dermiden and Avon. I think maybe this one might be worth putting in the bottle. There's maybe enough to bring it up to there. But this one, there's really not much left. I don't think I would bother transferring it into there. I'll probably just use this one from the bottle until it's used up. And then maybe pop this one in here. It's not one of those eye makeup remover ones. Because of the blue on the label back there, it kind of looks like those, you know, where you have like half and half and you have to shake it up to remove like lipstick and makeup and stuff, like waterproof. It's not. But both of these, obviously I've used them when I couldn't find this one. So I want to use these up as well before I buy a new big Garnier one. So we have that. Then there's my antiperspirant. The Adidas Invisible Control Antiperspirant. No white marks, no yellow stains. I guess it means like no white marks on the black t-shirt and no yellow stains on the white t-shirt. 72 hours of sweat protection. I don't know if I've ever really needed 72 hours of sweat protection. Maybe like camping or something. I don't know. But just seeing that makes me more confident for the like 24 to 48 hours I will use it for, if you know what I mean. So this is only antiperspirant. So it's not really deodorant, but honestly for me it kind of does both because it does smell nice. It's not unscented. It's not super scented, but it's not unscented. And it doesn't smell like flowers, so that's good. Does it say anything? No, it doesn't. Thought maybe it would give like, it's giving kind of like, you know, sometimes when deodorants or whatever have like the scent fresh or active or something like that. It smells like that. I used to use the Mitchum's one, the Mitchum's rollerball for women, either the like powder fresh or the unscented. I like the unscented one too. And the Mitchum's deodorant really worked for me, and then at some point it just didn't. like they must have changed the formula or something. It became really expensive to get it here in France. I'd be like trying to get it on Amazon, and it would be like 20 euros or something just for one. So I had to find a new one. And I found this one just randomly because on my drive, my car, sounds funny in English, on my drive, no, but like when we do our shopping online and go pick it up, in France you just call that a drive, like a drive-through, I guess you'd call it. Like McDonald's, they just call it a drive for the drive-through, and then the supermarkets, they just call it a drive when they go pick up their shopping, their food shop. So I just grabbed one or two that was on there. The one that I got, the other one, is it over there? No, it's not there. Didn't work at all. There was not much protection going on, not really antiperspirant at all, just like a simple deodorant, but this one works. This one works. So this one isn't empty. There looks like there should be like a few uses left in it, but I think I need to leave it upside down for a good day or so for it to actually all go down to be used, just for like one more use kind of thing. I'll do that now. And I like that it's glass. So I know it can really be recycled for real. Got a little texture thing too. These little dots all over it. Also, I'm a sucker for Adidas. I am. It's a very like 90s brand, isn't it? I love it. Especially when it's colorful. When it's either all black and white or all colorful. I love it. So, there is some makeup, not too much. So, we have this foundation from Physicians Formula. It's Butter Believe It foundation and concealer for all skin types. This was okay. I was looking for a new foundation because the color stay was getting a little odd on my skin. The Revlon color stay that I've been using for like years. So I tried this out and it was okay. It just got a bit cakey. Like I tried to thin it a bit. I tried using it different ways and it just kind of just sat on my skin, didn't really melt in. I did use it, like I used it all the way up, but I won't be repurchasing. I will not be repurchasing this. And then I have this, which is the Lady Green Paris BB Cream. It's mattifying 5-in-1. Moisturizes, purifies, unifies, mattifies, and restores radiance. I got this in a beauty box. I don't know the brand or anything. And this is très clair, so very light. The very light one. And what I do is now, so I've gone back to my tried and true Revlon color stay, but what I've done is I've mixed these two together. So this is the combination to oily, which is the more water-based one. So it's kind of thinner, more liquidy than the dry skin one. The dry skin one is a bit thicker and more, not oily maybe, but you know, a different texture. So I've found that if I mix these two together, you get a really good coverage, but not too much. Like the BB cream kind of thins it out in that kind of way. It's mattifying. I don't know, I just found a really good mix for my skin right now. I feel like 100 other people could try this and be like, that's horrible on my skin, but for some reason it really works for me. And like the colors mix perfectly. 220 natural beige with très clair, so the very light one. These two mix perfectly for me, but I'm getting a bit more tanned during the summer, so I might have to change up the color a bit. We'll see. Just need to add more bronzer. I've noticed I've been adding more and more bronzer as the summer progresses to get the color right. But this would be my perfect winter color for sure. So I still have maybe a few more uses in this. There's still a little bit here. A few more uses. This is fine. This is only about halfway done, so I don't need a new one right now. I'll get a new one soon. So let me pop this little package open and you can see what I replaced, what I got. So this is actually the name of the website. It's just called Makeup Beauty Without Limits. I have never ordered from this website before. I just searched for this and there was no more at the Leclerc that we do our shopping at. It was only the spray that was left, and I do prefer the roll-on, so I just looked online and there was a sale and they were only like €2.30 something, and I was like, yes please. So I got those. Give me a sec, I'll just remove everything from here. So in our first package we have two. We have one that is the Invisible Control. So exactly the same as the first one I got. So I know I'm gonna like this. And then this one is Ultra Fresh Control. Antiperspirant, fresh scent, and dry protection. Oh, it doesn't have the same thing written on it. Okay, let's smell this one. I'd like to smell what the fresh scent is, because for me that's fresh scent. It's like you've just had a shower. You've just had a shower kind of scent. Let's go. It's giving very similar. Let me just open both of them. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know. They're very similar. I actually prefer this one, which doesn't say that it's scented at all. It smells very similar. I feel like this one might have a touch of floral in it. I'll have to use it and see. Okay, cool. So yeah, dry protection. And then our other little package has exactly the same thing in it. I got two of each. They were only like €2.30 something, as I said, so I might as well stock up. And the fact that there was no more of the rollerball in the Leclerc, I thought, oh no, are they just like getting rid of the rollerball and they're only doing this spray? So I got 4. Isn't it so annoying when they change one of your staple things? Like you're really like every single day of your life you want to use it, kind of staple, like the Mitchum's deodorant for me. And you have to go searching. I hate it. Hate it. And I got 2 other things. It wasn't from this website. I don't remember where I got these. But I just got a bunch of the Lady Green BB creams. Now that it's like my perfect combination for my skin. I grabbed one in Très Clair, so the one I'm using right now, and then I got one in Clair. So maybe I won't have to use so much bronzer if I use the Clair one in the summer and this one in the winter. Let's have a look at the difference. Okay, we have a clair and then a très clair. I'll do the one that I haven't finished yet. Let's see if I can get some more out of it. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I can see the difference already. Yeah. It's a completely different color. This is like so much more orange than this one. I don't know if that's gonna work for me. But since I'm gonna be mixing it with this, it should be okay. Let me put all that there. You see, this one is kind of more like this one. This one's very yellowy. I'm not sure that's gonna work for me, the yellowy one. We'll see. And then over here, mixy mix. So yeah, that might be my winter and my summer. No, my summer and my winter. We'll see, we'll see. I'll have to try it out. Sometimes on your hand it looks odd, and then on your face you're fine. Okay, so that is everything that I have to show you for this evening. My little empties and my little restocks. Empties and restocks. Shall we put everything in here? Oh, ding. For a little thumbnail. I can do a thumbnail here. Like this. That'll be cute. And we'll have the little Boîte here in the thumbnail. So people will know that I'm using a different mic for today. There we go. Ta-da! Empties and restock. And it'll have a little thing here saying ASMR. I'll say ASMR just there. Just here. Empties and restock. There we go. Okay. So, what should I do for the outro? Maybe I could do like a little mic scratch. What do you think? Yeah, let's do that. I'm just gonna move this all out of the way and get close in with the mic. Okay. So, I hope that you enjoyed this video, that you found it relaxing, and maybe a little interesting to see my empties and my restock. But I especially hope that you found it relaxing. Gave you that little half an hour break that you needed today. A little time away. Put your head back on straight. Or relax from a stressful day. Or drift off to sleep. Whatever you needed. And if you really enjoyed this video and would like more content from me, you could pop over to Patreon, where there are over 120 exclusive ad-free ASMR videos waiting for you. A whole bunch of different stuff. I've done at least 3 new house updates recently. I even drew my house on the little LCD playboard projects and all the renovations we're doing. There's a lot of long videos like that over there. And you can join in with the monthly activities and all the perks. Get your sleepy shout out, join book club, the Patreon lives, which I made a mistake in August. It's the first Sunday of every month is the Patreon live, and I don't know how I did it, but I made it public in August, so last night it was public. It was fine. It was still quite intimate. Not too many people were there, so I was still able to speak to everyone one by one. That's okay. But usually they're private, just for patrons. So yeah. And when I make 500 patrons, when I get to 500 patrons, I'll actually be able to make this my full-time job, which is the dream for me. The dream. It's already my part-time job, but I would love it to be my full-time job. I'll take the leap. I will take the leap. There will even be a face reveal, because I won't have any reason to not do it anymore. If I take the leap to make this my full-time job, there is no reason not to. And I can even show you guys my band, because I haven't done so, just because, you know, private life, etc. But I guess I could after. So that would be lovely. It's €3 per month, by the way. Just €3. Okay. So if you made it to this point in the video without falling asleep, I would like you to pop some sugar in the comments. A little sugar cube or a little sugar cane if there is one, because this packaging is so cool. Can't believe that's made out of sugar cane. So yeah, a little sugar cube or a little sugar cane. There is one. You can just pop that in with your regular comment, letting me know if you also experience the dread of one of your like favorite staple everyday products just disappearing or stopping, like changing formula or something. But if you are far too sleepy, you can just pop that little emoji in there by itself. I'll know what you mean. I'll see your support. Thank you. Okay, so I hope that every single one of my lovely sleepy squirrels are well, wherever you are in the world, whatever is happening